Picture this, the year is 2007 and you've been anticipating what the world documents as the next big thing, the technological advancement that paves the way for Apple, and indeed, how you consume technology for the next 14 years. The first iPhone has become Apple's legacy and has brought with it many expectations that the company has duly managed since. And Apple aren't showing any signs of slowing down. You could say there's once again a sense of deja vu in the air as the company becomes entrenched in yet more speculation over a brand new addition to their product portfolio. As Apple's net worth begins to exceed a whopping $2 trillion, what's next for the most valuable company in the world? This time we're looking at the next big automotive phenomenon. Keeping up with the anticipation of the Apple car has become somewhat of a spectator's game, and speculators have been trying to tell us that we're fast approaching a new era for the Silicon Valley native for the last 6 years. But it hasn't always been plain sailing, with different information over the years being published from multiple sources, comments being made and then denied, and even a former Apple employee charged with leaking trade secrets of the next Apple creation. It's been a bumpy ride to say the least. Hey, we never said there was no pun intended. Project Titan, as the Apple Car project is known, has started to be unboxed as rumours become largely unanswered. But in the Apple world, this is actually very telling. In typical Apple fashion, rumours are often squashed as soon as they surface, but not here. So there's already a lot that we think we know. Here's what we know so far about what we could be looking at in the near future. It's likely to be a self-driving electric vehicle. It's supposed to be so intuitive that you can be safe in the hands of the AI features that makes it what can only be described as pretty tough to keep quiet. The only expectation of the rider is to input the destination and you're set. And with a rumoured Apple Car team making up 1,000 of the biggest brains behind the wheel of Project Titan, we could be seeing something available in as little as 4 years. At least that's what Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo has expressed as the minimum time we could be waiting. The technology giants are great at keeping us entertained by being hearsay on the details of exclusive and unreleased brand editions. But we know this for certain. Apple isn't working on their car alone. Apple was in discussions with Volkswagen back in 2016 to be enlisted as the prime collaboration partner to bring the automotive dream to life. Little more recently, Apple dropped the German automotive company in favour of reverting their talks to Hyundai, and then it was released that they were official collaborators with their subsidiary brand Kia. But again, this was simply another rumour. So we're getting a better picture of what technology will be behind the infamous Apple Car and the company who are looking to enlist as the prime renegades behind what will certainly be a stern rival to Tesla's supremacy. During Tesla's darkest days of the Model 3 program, Elon Musk reached out to Tim Cook with the potential idea of Apple acquiring Tesla for $60 billion, 1/10 of Tesla's current market cap, but Tim Cook refused the meeting. With that being said, Apple has still gone on to make a few automotive acquisitions in the past. In June 2019, they acquired the vehicle startup Drive.ai that is focused on making self-driving systems for cars, a feature we can expect to see in Apple's car. Apple is also rumoured to have started filing several patents. These include a reported in-vehicle system that ensures the conventional car windows automatically adjust the amount of light that's let through based on who's in the driving seat and depending on what the weather throws at you from the outside. For example, if the weather picks up and the sun starts to shine through on what was before a dull and cloudy day, the technology will tint the car windows in order to maintain maximum visibility for the riders. Another reported patent is a climate control invention that automates the temperature in the car without manual intervention. Sensors are placed inside and outside the car to measure the rider's body temperatures and the temperature of the exterior to assess the climate and anticipate what environment the rider has come from. It's all designed to sync up with the rider's external devices to assist further intelligent climate control by monitoring personal health data, activity, and preferences. For example, if your phone's health data knows that you've just been on a run, the Apple Car will know to reduce the heat to cool you down. And here's the answer to probably the most relatable problem with using a car. Have you ever come out of a supermarket or shopping centre only to be met with the fear of locating your vehicle in the parking lot? Introducing a greatly anticipated Apple patent. If the rumours are true, we could have the answer to navigating where we left our vehicles. A wireless connection between the car and your iPhone could prove instrumental. Essentially, instead of Find My Phone, we could be seeing a Find My Car feature becoming second nature. Another feature that could change a huge gap in adoption of electric vehicles is a potential introduction of an auto connect to Apple's electric charging station without the rider having to step out of their car to plug it in. Cars produce 1/3 of the US's air pollution, meaning that there is a serious need to reduce the emissions produced by the automotive industry. Diesel and petrol cars, before they've even left the manufacturer, exceed the energy footprint of the European Union. So we really need to take a look at what's stopping electric vehicles from becoming the mainstream. In order to gain widespread adoption of electric vehicle technology, electric cars need to have easy access to charging stations. But currently the plug-in hybrid electric vehicles account for 27% of the automotive market in the US, and the number of public charging stations is still catching up to this increasing demand. The patent filed in May 2020 sees a portable Apple charging station that can be installed in any garage or small space that can adapt to the height of the charging plug-in each vehicle. For the next year, we can only watch as this list of Apple's car patents will likely increase as Apple continues to innovate. Probably the biggest clue to reveal exactly when and how we can get our hands on an Apple car is by analysing what experts say about the price. As a close rival to Tesla's 2015 Model S, we can draw up a relatively safe comparison between the two. Selling new for a mouth-watering $75,000 with all the tech trimmings included, we can't know for sure that the first generation Apple car will be the most affordable model to hit the automotive industry. Contrary to this estimate, Jefferies & Co., a team of independent tech analysts, suggest that the Apple car is much more likely to hit the range of $55,000, making it cheaper, but still not as low as Tesla's Model 3. Although, with McKinsey reporting that electric cars cost on average $12,000 more to produce than a petrol or diesel car, could we see Tesla's model as more of an accurately priced model given all of its other great tech features? We're keeping our fingers crossed that Elon's estimate of cheaper electric vehicle costs for the future is more likely to be the case than not. It's hardly surprising that the cost of an Apple car is still very much in the air. With battery prices continuing to plummet, will Apple be able to work their magic and find a new way to produce batteries at a fraction of the cost? Bloomberg found in 2019 that battery costs to the consumer had dropped $944 in the last 9 years. Reportedly, eliminating nickel consumption and adopting lithium iron phosphate batteries, Apple could see better prices fall to as low as $60 to $80 per kilowatt per hour to run. Being an all-round safer alternative to other ways of manufacturing cars, it's also rumoured to have a great second and third life as electricity storage after you've replaced it. So here we have it. All we know and all we can expect from the Apple car at the moment and in the next few years. We've mentioned that Apple are only met with appreciation from avid tech fans seeking the next revolutionary product to grace our daily lives. But the Apple car seems like such a step up from the Apple that's been bringing in a wider audience. Beyond the iPhone, there is an underworld of research and development that we can only begin to imagine. Let's hope that the rumours prove to be more than just hearsay. All we can say is, bring on the next few years. What are some of your predictions? Let us know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching, and as always, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for new videos every week.